first started looking at retirement communities, my husband told me, I'm telling you, Janice, you can look at all those places you want, but I'm never going to live there. So soon we got an invitation to come for one of the lunch and learns, which talked about life care. And all at once, it clicked with him. Who was going to take care of me if something happened to him? And he said it just makes sense. It doesn't make sense to stay in our own house. We moved in a couple of months after I turned 70. This place was active, had everything that we needed and more things than we wanted, more things than we could do. Glenn was really happy we made the move, and he was so glad we moved here while he was still able to get involved.
The reason that we moved to Kirby Pines was because we wanted to be around our friends and to be no trouble to our children. So here I am, and I'm loving it.
Well, the reason I recommend that you move to Kirby Pines is because it makes life a lot easier. Things are easier to do. There are scheduled things for us to do. I'm taking an art class now, and I've never done that before. Probably wouldn't have before.
Well, the reason we moved to Kirby Pines is that back several years ago, my wife was showing definite signs of Alzheimer's, and probably we'd have been much better off if we'd have come a couple of years before we did, until we faced that crisis. We're certainly glad that we're here. She is much improved. We feel now that Kirby Pines is our home. And so it was a good decision. No regrets.
The reason we moved to Kirby Pines is when we started understanding what life care really meant. When we understood that, we got really serious about it. And that's really what brought us here. We made the decision a lot faster than most people do. And I believe from the time we first considered coming till the time we signed our contract was only 10 days. And since we've been here, about 4 months now, everything has met or exceeded our expectations.
I think coming to Kirby Pines, meeting the people has just been overwhelming. It's the family I've never had. And I'll start crying because it's really been great.
Just look at their smiling faces. The smiles are genuine. There's a lot of fun because the people are having fun.
We're very, very happy. What can I say?
So I moved to Kirby with my husband in 2019. He was ill, and we at that point knew that there was time that we needed some extra help and to get rid of some of the responsibilities that we had carried. We had a house in Germantown, a nice large house with way too many rooms, way too much furniture, and it was time to downsize and scale down. And so we started looking, and we chose Kirby Pines because of many, many reasons. I love living at Kirby. There's way more activities than I can ever get done in a day or even in a week. I can't say enough about how good Kirby has been for me. And I would say to you, if you're thinking about coming to Kirby Pines and you just don't understand what it's all about, please come. Don't wait. Don't wait until you can't function by yourself without the help of your children.
I moved to Kirby Pines after living in my house when my wife passed away for 7 years, and I didn't want to be alone. And I had investigated other communities and decided Kirby Pines was the best spot for me. I knew friends here. I'm a native Memphian. I checked everything out from head to toe and knew this was the right place to be. And after being here for 5 years, every week I'm here enforces the reason I came.
And I'm a good example of somebody who had no idea that we wanted to come to a retirement home. And the place was beautiful, the grounds were beautiful, the people looked like they were happy here. Everything just looked good. And so just the more we looked and paid attention to what we should be doing, rather than wait till later and let someone else make a decision on what we were going to do, we moved forward, and we know right now, after being here since just about 6 or 8 weeks ago, we know we made the right decision.
And if you wait too long to do it, you will not be able to physically do it.
Right.
Because I think if I had waited another 2 years even, it would have been almost impossible for me to do it without a lot of help. When I walked out of the doors here at Kirby Pines, it was a fall day and there was a nice breeze blowing, and I just knew that God was telling me that this was the place I was supposed to be. So why wait? Come on and make it the place for you.
Kirby Pines is just one big family.
If people ask when is a good time to move in, I always say the sooner the better. So much better to get here while you're still able to build a network, build your community, and enjoy what's going on. There's so many things here, the active things that you want to be able to do.
What are you waiting for? Start living the rest of your life? I wish I hadn't waited.
Make your decision now and don't wait to move to Kirby Pines. Do it now.
What are you waiting for? Do you even know what you're waiting for? You need to come and join our Kirby Pines family right away. Come now.
But just think about it. What are you waiting for? Why not now? Why not this year?
So why wait to move to Kirby Pines? I know you're asking yourself, but there's no reason. You're just procrastinating and you're missing out on all the fun.
You all need to make up your minds to come on in and move to Kirby Pines. Now is the time to do it.